Y'all, this gonna be one of them videos that if your children in the room or you at work, you might want to put your headphones on. Not safe for work. Bitch, I'm so motherfucking mad right now. Bitch, I just got through walking up and down the whole motherfucking Atlanta. And do you know how hot it is in Atlanta? Fucking around with fat, natural fish and the goddamn driver's license bureau. I got up this morning and I said, Q, go on and get that license straight so you can come into next month just with all this shit off your checklist before you start your new job. Okay, so I got up, y'all, with a goddamn smile on my face, okay? Went down there to handle my affairs. I had another appointment, finished my appointment at 8:30 in the morning or whatever. About 10:30, I get down to the driver's license bureau. Okay, I go in, hey, how you doing? Here's an issue I gotta handle, so on and so forth. Can somebody help me? And of course, it's the fat black bitch at the front with the natural that always had to have a motherfucking attitude, giving you the wrong information and couldn't even help you. This bitch done had me walking up and down the whole goddamn Whitehall Street. Okay, it's so goddamn hot in Atlanta right now, my pussy smell like mayonnaise. Okay, that's how, look how black I done got. I was drinking Tahitian Treat soda, these big old red lips and red tongue. I look like one of them little ghetto children that be wasting tater chips all on the damn ground. I'm walking up and down the street, bitch. Now listen, you know what I'm saying? I ain't been hollering in a long time, but bitch, I ain't want no homeless gay men hollering at me. They was catcalling, talking about, hey black, Slim Goody. Bitch, if it wasn't hot, I would have turned around and been like, who me? But bitch, you can't even do nothing with this funky stuff. Listen, let me give y'all a little background about my situation, okay? Way back when in 2011, when I was making my transition from accounting to being the dog, Miss Funky Dineva Ross, things wasn't going good for me, okay? My license was bad, my insurance was bad, my tag was bad, I was unemployed, I was 2 months behind on my car note, and I got pulled over by the police. When I got pulled over, they impounded my car. All right, follow along with me, because you have to do some math. When they impounded the car, that man wrote me like 6 tickets. Them tickets amounted to about $2,500. At that time, I ain't have it. And, you know, they repossess your car after 90 days late. And so, shit, I was already 2 months behind on my car note. I said, well, shit, I ain't going to be able to come up with these tickets to get the car out of impound and all the fees before Nissan come and get the car. So long story short, Nissan repossessed that shit in 2011 from the goddamn impound, y'all. I ain't give a fuck no way because the loan was bad anyway. It was nothing but a little piece of Nissan Cube. So anyway, you know, I took it as a godsend. I was like, you know, you trying to start this blog, you ain't got nowhere to go no way. See, you'd have been running all around town with no job, just fool out loud and free and loose with it had you had a car and time on your hands. So I ain't pressed the issue. I trust the plus and let the universe did what she do, and I turned out well. Anyway, once I got on my feet, started my blog, and my YouTube started popping, I moved to this upscale area of Atlanta called Atlantic Station, and I lived in the 12 Hotel. Anybody know anything about Atlantic Station? Target, the grocery store, the doctor's office, the dentist's office, the nail place, IKEA, the clubs, the bars, all of it is right there in the walkable community. I said all that to say this. It's 2017. I have not owned a car since 2011. I ain't have no reason to. Bitch, I work from home, and quiet as it's kept, I am that bitch. And when it's time to go out on the weekend, hoes want to get in the club free, so they come get me anyway. Or the little one-off chances I gotta go somewhere, I get an Uber. But things is about to change. With the talk show job and the bitch not having to be to work 5 days a week, 6 o'clock in the morning, I said, all right, Q, it's time to get your license straight, friend, and re-enter the real world and go buy you a car next month because, bitch, you've been without a car for so long. So, bitch, mind you, I started this process about 2 years ago, slowly paying down the tickets. So I had to pay off $2,500 in tickets. Okay, boom, paid it off. Okay, February rolled around. I had to pay $800 in reinstatement fees. I tried to do this shit back in February. Go down there to the courthouse, pay the fees or whatever. Courthouse fish say, walk on over here to driver services and take your picture, get your license, and go on about your business. I go over there, take my picture. Soon as the lady get ready to print it, she's like, oh, Mr. Latham, because you have not had a driver's license in over 2 years, you got to take the test. I said, well, bitch, I ain't prepared to take the test today because I barely passed it when I was 16 and I'm 33, mama, so I need the book and I'm going to go home. I was mad because I'm a procrastinator. I'm the kind of person, when it comes to dealing with the government and these bitches with these bad attitudes, you got to get me while I'm in the mood, okay? So, I don't took the book home, child. This book been in here since February. Finally, last week, I started studying, taking the practice test, and I made up in my mind that the day was the day I was going to go down there. Okay, but catch these teas. After I paid the $800 off in reinstatement fees in February, right, I was eligible for a license. All I had to do was take the test. Why about 3 weeks later, I get this shit in the mail. These hoes talking back. My license that's already is suspended. It's suspended again for failure to maintain insurance. Excuse me, ma'am, Miss State of Georgia Fish. Failure to maintain insurance on what? Okay? I have not had a car since 2011, so I'm not understanding what the fuck this notice is for, okay? Then they're talking about the ticket, the citation is $310, and I gotta get SR20 insurance. So I went down there today, told Fish at the front desk at the walk-in what's going on. She said, fill out the application, sit down. Okay, they called my number. I go up to the desk. Now, the girl was pleasant as fuck. She was just incompetent as hell. I gave Fish the notice, explained my story. She ain't know what was going on. So she passed the shit next to her to Claritha. Claritha looked at it and was like, oh, yeah, we don't understand what's going on. You need to walk to the courthouse. Do y'all motherfucking know how hot it is in Atlanta? Girl, it's got to be every bit of 95, 99 degrees outside. So I said, not a problem, Fish. They trained you. You work for the state of Georgia. You do this every day. Every day. So I said, I'm going to walk over to the courthouse. I get over there, go to the window, explain my whole story to the window, Fish. Girl was like, let me look you up in the computer. She looked me up. She was like, I see everything. I don't understand. I need you to walk around the window 12. They deal directly with driver services. I get around the window 12. Bitch got her iPhone in looking like I'm interrupting her from watching Netflix at work on my taxpayer dollar. But that's here nor there. I'm going to be nice. I don't have a job I ain't like. I don't watch the TV at the work trying to catch up on the reality shows on Friday. I ain't even mad, bitch. That's why I am what I am. Because the hoes watch me at work down to the government building. So I ain't mad. Hit pause, Fish. Pause, Fish. Pause for the cause. Explain my long story to Fish. She act like she didn't even want to hear. She just wanted to get back to watching YouTube, and I didn't blame her. Be sure to watch the dog. She go back to her supervisor. She walked back with this same piece of paper and was like, I don't know why driver services sent you over here. You need to go back over there because they the ones who issued the suspension. And so I'm just like, I'm about to lose it, bitch. Sweat all down my back. Under my arms smell like sauerkraut. And between my legs smell like a sandwich shop. I'm ready to take this fucking driver's test so I can go home, okay? Home is where I want to go. So now I'm about to give her the business. You know when you preface with, I know this ain't your fault and you just work here. Then you go in and let her. That's exactly what I did. But I did a real rich white woman, like real classy base. I didn't give her too much. I didn't give her nothing she could feel. I just gave her a little yang, yang, yang. Okay. So she was like, sir, I understand. And I'm so sorry you had to walk over here in the heat. Maybe if you had a car, you would have had to walk in the heat. She didn't say that part. I'd have snatched her ass up through that motherfucking window. Hell, she did. But that's what she was thinking. I saw her right down her left temple. That's what she was thinking. So there just so happened to be a white public defender behind me named Misty. Shout out to Misty in the public defender's office. She asked me why my license was suspended. I give Misty this whole fucking story. Misty said, okay, she wrote down this address. She said, walk over here by Magic City, cross from the Greyhound station, go up to the 5th floor, tell her Misty sent you. You can sit down and talk with a lawyer, public defender, that got one-way access with driver services. That way you ain't got to keep going back over there dealing with them incompetent bitches. And I'm going to tell you something. Isn't me, but it be the big fat bitches with them naturals, be the ones with the worst attitude. The big girls with the weaves, they be alright. But it's something about you big SG roll looking assholes with them damn naturals. I can't take it. I cannot take it. Okay? Okay. So now I walk my musty ass back round Magic City. Bitch, it's so motherfucking hot outside. I started to just go in Magic City and get a lap dance so a bitch could bring me a Coca-Cola, please. Okay? That's how hot it is. Walk upstairs, get to the front. I walk in. Hello, Misty told me to come over here and see y'all. Well, do you have the paper? What you here for? I'm here for driver's license, trying to get it back together. She said somebody can help me because these people over here is incompetent. So the man was like, well, do you have the 2 forms we need? Well, sir, what 2 forms is this? He talking about, well, you gonna need a driver's suspension report in an MVR. I said, so I can't speak to nobody without this. He said, you are speaking to somebody, and we cannot help you till you get this report. So, bitch, he said I had to go to driver services to get that. Well, bitch, that's where I was already going. Okay? And I don't took this detour and came down Forsyth Street by Magic City. All these homeless people and all these strippers walking in with their baby fat sweatsuits and their bags, their roller bags, walking in like they celebrity fish coming through LAX, getting ready to make their money for the night. I could have bypassed all that and just went over here. But this lady told me to come straight over here. Black man at the front wasn't having it. Oh, James from Good Times Daddy. He was just mean and stern. Wasn't trying to crack no smile. Wasn't trying to be pleasant. And I'm sorry, big burly black men should not be customer service. Leave that for the gay boys or fat fish with the attitude and the what? The natural. Okay. So I'm like, you know, I don't got an attitude, but James looked like he wasn't here for the fuck shit because they got issued checks at 12 and his check came up short. He wasn't with my shit. So I just left James alone because I'm going to save my shit for fat fish over at driver services. So I get back to driver services right now, bitch. Now the line out the damn place. I'm in there skipping handicapped people and pushing people kids. I ain't even care. Bitch, I'm hot. Okay? If anybody in here got an extra can soda or an extra water for sale, okay. So when I get to the front, I guess old fish, it was lunch. So the girl was like, where I know you from? I was like, maybe YouTube or Instagram. I was like, Funky Dineva. She was like, oh my God! Oh my God! Okay, yes, fish, go up for me. And fish, get me out this citation. So she took it and she read it. And I was like, you know, so on and so forth. This thing telling me my shit's suspended, but I don't understand if I don't clear all the tickets. Why do I have to carry insurance? What am I getting insurance on? These tired ass toes? I do not have no car. Okay, and so she, because of who I was, took time and explained to me, after I cleared up all the tickets, it kicked off in the DMV system, despite the fact that this is from 2011, that it is the second time I failed to maintain car insurance. And because of that, the state mandates that I get SR22 insurance for at least 6 months. I totally understand. I said, but I don't drive. She said, that's right, you got to get a non-owner's policy. And I said, so I have to carry insurance for 6 months even though I do not have a vehicle? And she said, unfortunately, as a result of all of this stuff going on, yes. Okay, now here's the thing. I don't have a problem with that. I'm reaping the consequences of some poor decisions I made 6, 7 years ago. And like I always say, you're going to pay on the front end or you're going to pay on the back end, but you're going to pay. I'm paying the piper. It's going to cost me another $331 plus whatever the insurance going to cost. Whatever. I'm cool. I'll pay it. My issue is money, I can replenish that. I can get that back. Time, I can't get my time back, okay? I ain't got no infinite amount of time on my hands. Fisher had me walk to the courthouse, to legal aid, back over to driver services when I could have just walked my ass out the door and went home. Okay? Now I'm out here getting hollered at by homeless people. It boosts my self-esteem but hurt my pride at the same damn time. I don't know if I'm fine or they desperate or some combination in the middle, okay? And we can't do nothing because from the looks of things, both of us stink, both of us walking, and neither one of us got no car, okay? But I'm trying to get my life together, okay? The universe just won't let me be great. Nonetheless, I ain't feel like dealing with this shit today since I had walked so much in hot ass Atlanta and I came home. When I go down there next week, I'm going to tell y'all now, I'm going to have all my documents. Because see, you know a bitch finna give you the business when they walk into the government place, baby, with their documents. I got my papers. When I walk into that thing next week, I ain't speaking to nobody. I'm just sticking my shit under the window. How can I help you, sir? You can't. Now stamp whatever the fuck you need to stamp and get me the fuck on out of here before I go off in this damn place. Government workers, I fucking hate y'all. Donald Trump, fuck building the wall. Donald Trump ass need to privatize driver services, municipal court, the ticket court, post office, all that shit need to be privatized. I guarantee you, if that shit was like another job where you could call a customer service number and complain on the bitch and they lose their job, them hoes would be sitting up there pleasant and with a smile. It ain't my fault you just cut off all your hair, you transitioning, and you sitting up there with that little mushroom, and you in between looks, and you ugly, and you miserable, and okay, and you up there making your $13.50 with your good benefits. What you mad for, bitch? Donald Trump just about to cancel all these people good health care. You got state benefits. All these people out here ain't got no benefits, and you up there mad. And you know what? I'm used to bad attitudes. But if you want to have a bad attitude, at least fucking be knowledgeable and not waste people's time, okay? Pick a motherfucking struggle. Don't be rude, dumb, and inefficient. Pick one. I even let you pick two, okay? But you can't be all three in 2017. Y'all, my throat don't got to hurt, so I'm finna get the fuck on out of here. Moral of the story is, keep your license and shit in order, okay? Don't be tootsie rolling around town, just living all haphazardly. Then you wouldn't have to walk around smelling like a sandwich shop like me and still ain't get shit accomplished, okay? Moral of the story, true tea. I'll call you after I bathe, girl, with the Queen Sugar Part 2. Bye.